In this video, we will learn how to automatically pick random codes from Google Sheets and send on SMS daily. So I have created a list of few motivational codes in Google Sheets, and the automation will pick a random code from that list and automatically send on SMS daily using an SMS application Twilio. And here I am using this Google Sheets SMS automation for sending motivational lines on SMS, but you can use this automation for sending any kind of messages to your customers, to your users, and that too without knowing any technical knowledge. Want to learn how you can create this automation for your business? Just follow this video till end. So this is the list of all the motivational codes, and this is the list of all the users to whom I'm going to send the SMS. And I'm going to create this Google Sheets SMS automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. Well, it is also an automation software. You can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link in my description box. Now first create your free account where you will get free task also to test this automation. I'm already an existing user, that is why I have clicked on sign in, then click on access now, and this is how you will reach to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, from where we are going to start creating our automation. So click on this blue button, create workflow, enter workflow name here, provide any random name to your workflow. I am providing auto send random codes on SMS via Google Sheets. Now click on create, and you will see two boxes in front of you: trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. When this happens, do this. Understand with an example. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, send an email via Gmail application. According to our use case, pick a random code from Google Sheet application and send SMS via Twilio application. So basically, we need to select the applications in which we are setting up an automation. But here in this automation, we are not going to select the Google Sheets as first application, because I want to run this particular automation on the daily basis, because I want to send these SMS to my customers, to my users daily. And to run this automation on the daily basis, I'll have to select something, basically the schedule option, which is going to schedule my automation on the daily basis. Read here how often you want to run your workflow. I want to run it every day and on a specific time. So here, from here, you can actually select the time. How about I select it as 8 a.m. Okay, so this automation will work every day at 8 a.m. Click on save, and you will get the same timing along with the local time. Okay, now I am going to select the Google Sheets as my first application, basically the second applications. Okay, so select Google Sheets here, and firstly I'm going to connect this particular sheet, the customer details sheet. Okay, so when I will connect this sheet with the Pabbly Connect, the detail of the users will be captured here. Okay, we'll get here, and click on connect, click on add new connection, click on connect with Google Sheets, and provide the access of your Gmail account in which you have created your sheets. Okay, I'm having my sheet in this particular account which I have provided. So the authorization is successful, and this particular Google Sheet is connected with Pabbly Connect. And you can see even in the first field, select spreadsheet, all the Google Sheets which are available in my account have started visible here. And here I am going to select the customer detail sheet. Okay, here is the sheet, and in select sheet, well, I have just a single sheet, sheet 1, which has got selected automatically. Now it is asking to select the range. Well, I am having this particular data from A2 cell to C6 cell. Okay, A2 to C6. So, but here instead of selecting this C6, I will simply write C, because this data may increase in future. So that is why I will keep this range higher. Okay, so that is why A2 colon C6 will be my range, not the C6, basically C only. And the example also given here. Now let's click on save and send test request, and you will see this particular data will be captured here in the response of Pabbly Connect. Let me even show you. The first row was actually dummy user, phone number, and admin@pabblytudes.com. Okay, you can see dummy user, number, and pabblytudes.com, and even the row index. Now second detail here is, let me show you again, test user number and desk@pablitudes.com, test user number and desk@pablitudes.com, and again the row index. So this is how you can see all the data has been captured here. But here is an interesting twist. Well, I have actually received all the data all together, and when I'm going to send the SMS to each person, of course I will need this data in a row wise. So how I can actually receive the data in a row wise, in a separated row wise? So let me tell you what exactly you'll have to do. First, disable this simple response, and once you will disable this simple response, okay, let me click on that, this particular data will be changed into array format. First, click on this button, save and send test request, and you can see all the data has been separated row wise. This is the first row. Name of the user was dummy user, phone number, email, and here. This is the second row, this is the third row, and the row has been separated, but still the rows are now all together. So I want to actually separate these rows as well. I want to get the data of these rows one by one. So how I'm going to separate these rows? Again, you can do it simply with the help of a feature of Pabbly Connect called as iterator. Iterator will separate this data, will provide us the data one by one. Okay, now it is asking to map the array. Well, I have just received the array in the previous step only, you can see, and I'm going to map the same. This response result I am mapping from this drop down. Okay, let me map the same. Click on save and send test request, and you will see I will get a single data only. Now moving further, I want to send the motivational quote to this person on his number. Well, I have already connected this particular sheet with Pabbly Connect and captured the data here. Now I am going to connect this sheet with Pabbly Connect and capture this data here. But again, here is a twist. What is that twist? Well, if I will connect this particular sheet directly with Pabbly Connect in the same way which I have done in the previous step, this data will be captured in Pabbly Connect in sequence wise. But here my automation is all about sending the codes randomly. So I want to pick these codes randomly. In first time, maybe this particular value should be picked up, and this in the second time this particular value should be picked up, and this is how I want to pick the values randomly. So that is why here I'm not going to connect Google Sheets directly this time. Before I select this Google Sheet, I'm going to choose number formatter here. Again, the number formatter is the feature of Pabbly Connect, a very interesting feature of Pabbly Connect, and here we are going to use the spreadsheet formulas, basically the formulas, and with the help of formula I will fetch a random value. Okay, how? Here is the list given. Check full list of the formulas here, and I am going to use a random formula. Let me show you a random formula. This is the name of the formula, this is the format of the formula. Let me even show you. Okay, alright, you can see the function, the example, and the expected result. Okay, let me take you back here. Okay, so this is the formula, this is the syntax, basically the format, and what exactly it is going to do? Random integer between bottom and top. Okay, so I'm going to copy this formula and let's paste this formula here, and in place of -1 and +1, what I am going to write it here? Well, I am having this data from A2 to A9, so that is why here I will select 2 and 9 values. I will provide 2 and 9 values so that it will give me a random value every time in between 2 and 9. Okay, again let me show you what it was written. Random integer between bottom and top. So top and bottom, this is the bottom value and this is the top value, 9. Okay, and this function will provide me a random value when I will click on this button. Let me even show you. Okay, Okay, so this time it has provided me the value of 2. Let's click on this button once again and let me show you how exactly it is going to work. Well, it has provided me 2 once again. Again click on this button and let's check what value I am going to get this time. This time I have actually received 7. One last time I am clicking on this button and this time I have actually received 9. So this is how the random values will be provided with this formula. Basically from this formula and the basis of this particular value, we will actually pick a random quote. Okay, how? Let me show you once again. Click on plus icon and this time finally we are going to select our Google Sheets. Okay, I have selected the Google Sheets. Now again, since I want to get this data, not this data, this data, I want to get this data. So action event will be get rows. Click on connect. And this time I am going to use the existing connection because I have already made the connections in the previous step. And now you can see it is connected. Well, there's a problem. All right. Now it is again asking to select the sheet. Well, this particular sheet has already got selected. Sheet 1 is already got selected. I have a single sheet only. Now it is asking for the range. So just like the previous steps, we will have to provide the range. And I'm having this data from A2 to A9, but instead of adding A2 to A9, we are going to map a random value in between, in place of 9 and in place of 2. Okay, and from where I will get that random value? Remember, we have just received it from the previous step, which was actually the number formatter by Pabbly. So when you will click on this particular field, you will find that option in the drop down number formatter, and from here exactly I am going to map that result. I am going to map that random value, and here also I am going to map the same. So I have mapped the random value, and this is how these codes will be captured here in the randomized way, not in the sequential way. Okay, let's click on this button, save and send test request, and this time we were having this response, actually the 9. So that is why the code of 9 cell will be fetched up. You can see 9, and here I am having this code. You don't always need a plan. Sometimes you just need to breathe, trust, and let go and see what happens. And you can see on the row number 9 we are having the same code. Okay, and as soon as these random value change, the random codes will be fetched here. And finally we have connected both the sheets with Pabbly Connect and captured the data. Now it's time to send the SMS finally with the help of Twilio. Well, Twilio is an application of sending SMS. Let me search for the same. In this particular video I am using Twilio for sending the SMS, but in case you want to use another application for sending SMS, you can also do that. And since I want to send the SMS, that is why the action event will be same. Click on add new connection because I'm connecting it for the first time in this automation. Now for the connection, it is asking the account SID, the token, and again the SID. From where I will get it? Directly click on this link, click here, and you will reach to that section if you are already logged into Twilio account. Well, you can see I'm already logged into this account. That is why it will take me directly. It is asking for the verification code. Let me provide it. So I have provided the access, basically the verification number, and it will take me directly to that section. And let me show you. Well, you will have to click on this API keys and token, okay, because we want this token SID. Okay, so I have clicked on that for the API key and token, and you will see your account SID will be here in the live credentials. Okay, let me copy this SID and paste it here, basically in both the sections. All right, now it is asking for the authorization key. You can see authorization key is here, and click on this I button and you will find your token here. copy and paste it here. And this is how, by providing these information, you can connect your Twilio account with the Pabbly Connect. All right, it is connected. Now it is asking for the body of the SMS, basically what you would like to send. Well, I just want to send the quote along with the name of the person, so that is why I will write hello and I will map the name of the person. Well, from where I'm going to map it, remember we have received the data of the person from the sheet in this iterator step, and you can see here is the data and this is the name of the person, hello dummy user. And how about I write a manual line also, start your morning with these beautiful lines. Okay, and finally, well, let me correct this spelling, Beautiful should come here. Okay, so start your morning with these beautiful lines, and finally here I am going to map the quote. And you tell me from which step we are going to map the quote. Well, we have received our quotes from the Google Sheets, and yes, I'm having this data, I'm having this motivational quote. Let's map it, and let me tell you what exactly the purpose of mapping is. Whatever the value you are mapping will be replaced automatically, will be changed automatically as soon as a new data will arrive here, and whatever I'm going to write manually will be same, will be as it is. Okay, also let me rename these fields, so that rename these steps so that I do not get confused in both the Google Sheets. Well, this Google Sheet get rows was actually for the motivational quotes. Okay, so let me rename it motivational quote. Okay, I have done it. And let me rename the above Google Sheet step also for my reference. Okay, where is that field? Well, this is the iterator step. Well, I'm having an issue, I think, with the mouse. Okay, now finally this is the Google Sheets. Let me again select it and provide the name as user details. Okay, or you can say customer details. Let me write it user details. I have updated, and by renaming this field it will be easier for me to map the things. When you are going to create this automation, remember at the time of step creation only you should provide the name so that you will not get confused. Okay, I have provided the name. Finally, I was actually creating the SMS, hello dummy user, start your morning with these beautiful lines, and here is the quote. And how about I end it with the have a wonderful day. Okay, wonderful day, and team Pabbly, since I'm from the Pabbly team. Okay, you can compose any kind of messages from here. I am actually sending the quotes here, that is why I have created this kind of message. Now it is asking for the sender number. Well, I will actually get the sender number from the Twilio account only, since I'm using the trial version. You can paste your sender number. I have provided the same. Finally, it is asking for the recipient mobile number to whom you would like to send the SMS. Well, again, according to the automation, I should actually, well, what is the thing? Let me check. Well, because I have renamed the fields, I think this data is actually not visible. How about I refresh this particular automation? So I have refreshed this page, and since I was actually connecting the Twilio application and it was not actually saved, that is why this steps was got removed. But don't worry, I have reconnected it, provided the SMS, provided the sender number. Finally, I need to provide the recipient number. Well, you can see I have actually added the dummy and random numbers here just to show you how the connections can be made. Okay, so in front of you, I am going to map the detail. I am going to map this dummy number only, but I will pause this video and replace this dummy number with the actual one, and I will even show you the screenshot of the SMS, the actual SMS which I am going to receive on my number here in the video only. Okay, but you will have to map this number from the drop down. Well, before I proceed, one more important thing I would like to tell you, very important, the syntax, the format of the number number should be like this. Okay, enter the contact number of the recipient, example this. So basically it needs this plus sign also, basically the country code with a plus sign. So I have added this first line manually, but when you are going to add the details of the people, you can simply take the phone numbers, you can simply add the phone numbers along with the country code. Okay, +91, basically according to your country. Okay, for now I have provided this plus manually. Now I am going to map the real number here. So I have provided the real number, clicking on save and send test request, waiting for the response, and you can see sent the SMS from Twilio. And let me show you, let me upload that screenshot. And this is the screenshot of the SMS which I have just received on my phone, that too automatically, that too with the help of automation. So this is how you can simply connect your Google Sheets with Twilio and automate your SMS sending process. Whether you want to send the codes, whether you want to send any kind of messages to your customers. And a lot of people even ask me that even after watching this video tutorial, do they really need to these settings again and again? Well, once you have created this automation inside Pabbly Connect, simply close Pabbly Connect, because everything will be done in the automation. Pabbly Connect will do its job in the backend. So let's conclude what exactly we have done. Firstly, we have scheduled our automation for every day, and then we have fetched the details of the users from one of our Google Sheets, and after that we have separated the response of each person with the help of iterator, and further we have found out the random value with the help of number formatter, and we have mapped that random value in with the data of the codes. Basically, let me show you, we have connected the sheet, and in the range we have mapped the random value, and finally we have sent the SMS using SMS application Twilio. In case you want to clone this whole setup directly into your account which you have created, I will attach the link of this workflow, basically the shareable link, in my description box. From where you can directly clone this setup into your account. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues, and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.